Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can get notifications when I post something new. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and or a comment. So for today, I'm going to do a project share for an embellishment box that is a swap that I'm doing over on Facebook group Paper Crafts and Swaps. And my problem is I don't have a lot of like small flat back holiday type stuff. So I messaged the admin, Holly, who is hosting this, and asked her if I could make my embellishments. And she okayed it, so this is what I made. And I will go over the requirements. Was to decorate the lid with at least 5 elements. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I didn't give it too much dimension. It's kind of bland, boring, but it's flat enough that if she wants to stack another one on top and put it on a shelf or whatever, she can. I also only use double-sided tape so that it's all easily removable if she wants to reuse the box for something else. This box is a Harbor Freight $2.99, $3.99, I can't remember the price. It's $2.99 or $3.99 at Harbor Freight. So like I said, I have made everything in here because I don't have a lot of flat back gems, or like I do have like the beads and stuff, and I tried to get as much as I could in there that would be like Valentine's, Christmas, Halloween, but like I really don't have like this is my billing box. I want to show you kind of an idea of what I have. And I could do this and fill it up with things like this, but I think that would be kind of boring. So this is a tote that I have from Michael's. And let's just say, for instance, I have blue. I have sequins. I have like the flat backs and stuff. I could mix orange and black. That's what I have for orange. And then I have like those I could have put in there. But I really don't have a lot to do with like holidays. I could mix it up and make it work, but would you rather, for me, I would rather have something already made with one of these on it, you know, like a flower with one of these in the center. Or, you know, this would be cool too, but this wouldn't really go for Halloween, Christmas. It's orange, but, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I have, but I don't have small embellishments to put in an embellishment box. So I made them. I got my die cuts out and I made little bows. She said as long as they were tiny and would fit in there. And see, and I used my little pearls and gems and stuff that I had and put them on my bows that are already made. So they're not just plain boring bows. So I took Halloween scrapbook paper, design paper, or whatever you want to call it. And I made die cuts with my bows. And this is just a Timu, I think, die that I have. And then most of the stuff I made with my Cricut. I went into Cricut Design Space. I pay for the membership so that I can get any image or project or whatever. And I just looked up candy. And then I just cut it out So this is 2 layers. This is glitter cardstock and then just green cardstock. And I cut them out and made candies. So they're kind of flat, but she could pop these up on foam dots, add dimension to her projects. These are the candy corns. I made a video on how these were made. These are with a lemon slice die, and it was the part that you throw away. And I just cut them down, and I made orange slices, lemon slices, and then the white for the inside. And then I cut them down, glued them on top of the white, and I use glossy accents to make them shiny. So I tried to do everything in the box about the same. So like I did candy, candy, candy. I did flowers, flowers, flowers. Little like word phrases, word phrase, word phrase. So the next was the boo, and I looked that up on Design Space, and this is a print then cut design. I had issues with the boo and I had to fussy cut them, but I propped them up. So there's 2 of them there, propped them up on pop dots and made them a little dimensional. And then these are little roses that I used Design Space and sized them down. And then rolled them up, and I had to take a circle punch to make sure, because they're super small and they were falling apart. So I hot glued a circle on the back just to hold them together. And then the same thing for the ghosts. I found a design on Cricut Design Space, sized them down, and I cut them out in the white glitter cardstock, and I did a back outline for the back piece. And then I thought this looked like a girl and this looked like a boy, so I put a little bow. And these are little fingernail bows. Where did I put this? Right here. This somebody had sent me in Happy Mail. So like this would not go for Christmas, you know, whatever, but doing it on here, and I did pink and mint color bows, so that if you wanted to do like a pastel-y Halloween craft, then you have those. And I made sure that I filled these as full to the top as I could, aside from these, because I had to fussy cut these and I had issues with those. And then for this one, I did the boat. So I just filled it this way, and then I went backwards, and then this way again. So I did bows in Christmas papers. And I filled up the box as much as I could so that she can add these, you know. And these are perfect for making MDCs, scrapbook pages, anything that you want to add a little extra with. So there's the bows that I made with my die, and then I filled up some more beads and this one, and then for this I looked up on Design Space candy again, Christmas peppermint candies, and the design just cut out the red. So I did an offset and did a white behind it. So I just cut that in white cardstock. It's just the offset. This is the candy piece that I did, and filled that up with peppermint candies. And this is a print then cut. Ho ho ho. I did the same thing, and I layered 2 with pop dots. This is a die that I have, and I cut out pink and gold, or pink and silver, and then red and gold, and then I did foil and glitter. So there's 2 pink and silver glitters, 2 gold and red glitters, 2. So, you know, I filled it up the best I could with flowers. And these are poinsettia flowers, like I said, a die. This here I cut out on Cricut Design Space, just the print. And then I took my ink, Tim Holtz, what is it called? Vintage Photo. So I used the Distress Oxide Vintage Photo, went around it with my little dauber thingy. I don't know what you call these blending tools. So I just went like that, and it made it kind of look like it was baked. And then my initial idea was to use stickles or Nuvo drops or something, but it was too thick, and it just looked funny on there. So for the bows, I used the same ones that I used on the ghost, and I snipped the bottom piece off with just a pair of scissors, and then I took a red Sharpie and colored them and glued them on. So these are really kind of flat, but like I said, if she wanted to pop them up with pop dots, give it dimension, that's how she would do that. And then here is the Valentine's style bows. And then I used a die set for the candy hearts. And I made sure I cut like every single color I could. And I was trying to figure out how, because in the real candy hearts, the real candy hearts, the words are in red. But my die kind of like impressed it in. So I don't know how to make that red. I tried to do it with like an ink pen and a marker, but then it just got sloppy looking. So I didn't do that. I just kind of left these kind of plain. And then I did the same thing with the lips and the XOXO for print then cut. For these, I made them a little bit smaller than the Halloween ones, and it's a different rose pattern. I didn't have to cut the circle out at the bottom to hold it together because it was small enough to work. So I did a neon hot pink color, medium pink, and then a dark red color, and just filled this little section up as much as I could with those. And if she wants, she could add like glitter to it, pop it up better. So I was thinking for, because I did the little ghosties for Halloween, I did the gingerbread for Christmas, and then I was like, what do I do for Valentine's? I thought, well, chocolate and teddy bears are like the best, right? Or the thing to do. So she could even do that if she wanted to change them up. But I cut the teddy bear out with the pink Cricut Design Space. Then I cut out the brown part so that the ears and the feet show. And then I did a light brown for the nose, and I tried to cut the little dots in black and the nose piece in black, but it just was not working. So I ended up using a pen and just drawing it on. And then I cut the heart out in red and glued it over, because I don't remember. Yeah, it's pink underneath because it cut out the brown where the red goes, so I could piece it together. So yeah, that is what I made for the embellishment box. And because I put a lot of work into making this, because a lot of this is handmade and not store-bought, I decided to gift her extra goodies in her package, but they're big. So I'll show you what I'm going to send as an extra goodie, just so that she doesn't feel like she's ripped off because this is all handmade. So for the Halloween one, I'm adding in a lot of this, well, all of this stuff is things that I got in Michael's grab boxes. So I have like an abundance of some of this stuff. So I'm going to share with her. So I have these hat-shaped canvases. There's 2 in this pack. And I have, what are those called? Peeler bead sets from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know if she is into that or not, but there's that. And then these are like silly eyes, and I think these like would go on a pumpkin, maybe. I'm not sure, but being paper crafty and stuff, I'm sure we can think of things to do with it. I can't push that one down anymore. It's got like stars and eyelashes. It's like stuck to the back of this and it won't go down. So she'll have to open that, and maybe she can make a spooky ghost or something out of it. And then, so that's the Halloween extras I'm sending with the box. For the Christmas extras, I have literally a whole box of these little pick things. So I'm sending her those. And then there's the style. They look like giant cookies. And then I have this. It's soft and like squishy. So it's a sticker, and she could probably use it for something on a project. And then I have these little houses, art houses. What am I saying? The village trees is what they are. And she can maybe use these for a little project or decorations or whatever. And then for the Valentine's, because I tried to like gift her things that go with the theme of the box. So for the Valentine's one, I have little felt foamy hearts. Could have put those in there, but I thought it'd be better to give her a whole bag instead of like, you know, a little bit. And then here's another bag of felt hearts. And this one has the glitter. These are like cupcake topper thingies. And then some felt garland. So she's getting like a box full of goodies because I don't feel comfortable with, you know, the price that I may receive from her. Maybe more because of what is inside. So this is for Paper Crafts and Swaps and Holiday Embellishment Box Swap. I hope that this inspires you to play with your Cricut and make tiny little goodies. And even like if you don't have a Cricut, like, and you want to make something like this or this, look at your papers, people. These I cut from a decorative sheet of paper. This I cut out from a decorative sheet of paper. So look at your papers, and I mean, the sky is the limit with what you can do and make things tiny. And then again, like for the bows and the bows for the little ghosts and these bows and these bows, like just think about how else you could utilize it. It's supposed to be for fingernails, but it's not what we used them for. I mean, they would look cute on my nails, but they also look cute on paper, and then you have them forever. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.